Maybe he was high on the hashish.
Gold fever got me on high, spinning my head with that look in my eye. Gold fever, out of time, gonna get gold rich before I die. This is the promised land. By the end of the day, there'll be gold in my hand.
What you find, don't tip the scale. Don't you know Eden ain't for sale?
Been down every mine in this town before. Ain't nothing here but iron ore.
Oh Lord, heard that before. In my whole damn life, I've never been so poor.
Oh, gold fever got me on high, spinning my head with that look in my eye. Gold fever, out of time, gonna get gold rich before I die. Say you see that gold in my eyes, it's determination, baby, eyes on the prize.
Call it what you want, our cupboards are bare. Sick of sitting waiting here for you in our chair.
I see what you're saying, but it's not fair.
What up, everybody? How's it going? Getting some
You
feedback from somewhere. Can you guys hear the feedback, or is it just me?
No, I can't hear it.
I don't hear it.
Hello. I don't hear it no more. I don't know. Who knows? What's up, everybody? So we went live earlier. We had over 2,000 people come into the live stream. It was pretty fun. They were watching the creation of the COAs for the Trump coin. Here's one of the COAs. Obviously, I took the same picture that's on the coin. I do that all the time. And I put it on the front.
How big that number would be if it counted the voices in our heads.
Right? Scroll back. We got Anna. I'm crazy. What's up, Anna? Renee Vester. Scrapyard. Scrapyard paying 2 5-gallon buckets and found 0.106, kind of like eating rice cake and expecting to be full. Right? Bud Files in the house. And Chris Miller. What's up, everybody?
How's it going, guys?
Gold Eagles in chat. Well, Joe, if you checked your group messages, you'd see.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah, Joe. Slacker.
You're always invited, Joe. What are you doing, man?
And you got keys.
Okay, I've got to admit what I was doing earlier when I got back. I had gotten one of the bags of gold dirt, the pay dirt.
Yep.
And I had carefully opened it without ripping it off, ripping the seam, you know.
Yeah.
So I got it open, and I got about an ounce and a half of placer gold, and I was going to put all that in there and then shake it up, and then I've got a little heat sealer here to seal those packages. Going to try to make you think that you're sitting in one of them with like an ounce and a half of gold in it.
Hey.
Man, you shouldn't have fessed up about that.
Unsearched cons, you never know.
You should have done it.
But then I got thinking, no, that'd just be mean.
He'd be pulling his hair out, yeah.
But you got to admit, that's a good practical joke.
It is.
Trav would shut his camera off, jump in his truck, and drive back out to the site that evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
No, he's talking about one of my pay dirts.
Oh yeah, one of Jericho's.
Oh.
But yeah, I was going to do something similar to Travis with his, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if I had like a 2-ounce nugget, it would be done. I mean, did you miss this nugget?
Yeah, right? Give me a fucking heart attack.
Looks like you're out scrambling around in the Badlands there, Trav. What's going on?
Oh, I'm looking for Android, man.
Oh,
he's foraging.
foraging.
Looks, you can find dinosaur bones there.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's so this is where I find amulite down in Lethbridge because I'm at a conference for work, and all the amulite comes out of, where is it? You see that rock formation right there?
The red one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's called the Bear Paw Formation in Alberta here. Yeah, and that's where the amulite comes from. And I found this bad boy. I don't know if you can really see it. You see the round part of that rock?
Yeah.
That's amulite, because look at the rest of it. The rest of the rock is all like that.
Gotcha.
Jagged. So when I find a round piece like that, like that.
Yeah.
I know that's amulite for sure. Or
It's
ammonite.
it's a rock wart.
Scrapyard's back.
Or just some concretion.
It might it's got lines through it, so it's got the fossilization of the lines and stuff of the snail.
Right on. Yeah.
There's a valley about a mile and a half from where I grew up, just loaded with geodes, and it's private property. Hardly anybody knows about it. And as a kid, we'd go up there and we'd find, about twice the size of a softball, and just about every one of them would have crystal in it. There wasn't hardly any duds.
Cantaloupes. Going and pulling cantaloupes.
About the size of cantaloupes.
Dirt Clod Metal Detecting in the house. What's up, Dirt Clod?
Really cool place, man. So yeah, I'm down here for a conference for work, and after the conference, I get to come and look for freaking amulite. It's awesome.
Right on.
So we decided we're going to take serial number 1 from the copper and serial number 1 from the silver and put them up for auction at a later date.
You're not going to do it for the auction tomorrow?
I won't have them ready. And definitely, I'm looking at doing something for tomorrow. I just haven't decided.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming for you, Trav. Duck and cover.
Yeah, right?
I got something I'm going to auction too, one of these days.
I think, Jericho, did you get those pictures uploaded?
Yeah, they're on the community tab.
They're on the community tab.
Yep.
It didn't take you guys long to get one of them done.
No, not long at all. And I did 2 of them.
In fact, he got 2 of them.
I'm only going to do 2 of them. I'm not going to do any more. This is 1 of 2, and the red, white, and blue one is 2 of 2. So I'm calling the hillbilly fight pins.
What do you got for show and tell today, Mr. Jim?
Oh, I haven't prepared anything. Just I got kicked down here because Mom's doing her homework up at the other table. So
sent to the dungeon.
Yep.
You've been bad.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
I don't know. I could probably find something on the shelf there at some point.
Where's the community tab?
On my channel. It's a post. I put it up as a post, so when you're scrolling through the feed, it'll pop up. But you can also look at the community tab.
Well, you should show people what's up for auction on Wednesday or tomorrow. For the family.
Well, now this is not auction, but I can. But y'all seen this many times. Oh, I did get something else in, and I wish I had gotten this in before I put the other one up, because I want you to look at this.
Well, come on up, Joe.
I'm going to have to.
All right, so this is 3 pieces of amylite that Travis is going to put up. Here's a couple different pictures of them.
And that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
And it's only available there. And Joe says he's got a show and tell, but he ain't up there. Well, Joe, you got keys, so you don't need to invite.
Yeah.
Yep, Jack, we got your payment, and I got you down on the list. You're getting a low serial number. I'm not going to tell you how low, but you are going to get a low serial number. We're finishing up the back of the COAs tonight. I still got to finish the design on it. All right, Hillbilly Samurai showing off a little car.
Yeah.
Gold.
That's cool.
Little Palau coin.
It's an actual coin, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I got that in the other day. I wish I had gotten it before I put the other gold up. I would have put this up for the choice instead. Because it's just cooler.
How are you doing,
I know
John?
that Valcambia in the box is pretty sweet.
Yes, I mean you can't go wrong with a Valcambia in a box.
Do you have one of the other boxes handy?
I sold them all. I'm about to start burning some more right now, so I'll probably have some here in a minute.
All right. Yeah, so tomorrow night we got a $5 donation duck race, open-ended race. We're trying to help raise money with Scuba Steve for a 19-year-old autistic boy that Scuba Steve recovered out of the Miami River in Middletown, Ohio. It's to help pay for funeral costs. There's a pool cue pen. That's one of the choices. And then the other choice is a 1 gram Valcambia in a custom wood box made by Hillbilly Samurai himself. And there's the pen right there. I don't know if he froze or he zoned out or.
I'm working on the boxes. Yeah, there's the pen. And here is, look at there. Good Billy. Scuba Steve giveaway option. Ta-da!
Boom.
And it comes with its own little bitty box.
Nice.
And you can put, I think, 5 or 6 of those things in there too. Because I've got more than one.
Oh, looky here. We got a senior citizen of the year. He's got something for show and tell.
Well, I got a few. You see what I got in the mail the other day?
Oh,
Ooh, what's that?
Oh, that's the reckless metal thing on it. Yeah, that's a cool box.
Did you
That's
finally
the
get
box.
your lunch money?
I got my lunch money, yes.
There you go.
Did you eat the clam? Did you lick
you
the
like-
oyster?
Isn't that a cool coin?
Oh yeah. I haven't opened the oyster yet, but I figure I'm gonna do that when I get hungry, when I get the munchies up here.
Instagram 406.
I got something else nice in the mail the other day too.
What's
Check
that?
this out.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Did y'all hear that thunder?
Ooh.
Ooh.
First day of issue 2024
Fine gold. Really?
Oh,
And it's
American
$50?
Buffalo.
A $50? Hey, I'll double your money right now. I'll give you 100.
Proof 70 deep cameo.
I'll triple it. 150.
Let's keep going there, boys. Keep
Look,
going.
we got an auction.
Nice coin, Joe.
Yeah. That's something to
That's sweet.
add to my collection.
Yeah, man. That's wicked.
You know, none of my half ounce or larger coins are graded better than MS63, but that's because the newest one I've got is an 1880.
Oh,
I mean, they're all old.
yeah. That's a 2024 W. And if I'm going to buy modern coins, they're going to be proof 70. They're all proof. They're not even MS. They're proof 70. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How many of those did you get, Joe?
Just one.
Just one? I figured you got one for each grandkid because you spoil them.
I got a couple of buffalo. There'll be more to come, I guess.
He's gonna have a cage match to see who gets it.
Yeah.
all of his grandkids in there at once.
They're too expensive to buy them in bulk.
Is that a 1 ouncer, Joe?
The coins of the grandkids.
Yeah,
It's 1 ounce.
yeah,
Should
That's
be.
awesome.
I think the $50 were all 1 ounce, weren't they?
yeah. They come the sets the sets that they usually come in. The $50 is 1 ounce. And you got $25 is a half ounce. Then $10 the $10 gold pieces are a quarter ounce, and then the
$5 a 10.
Yeah,
I got a bunch of those $5 tenths ones.
yeah. Well, when I get them, when I get the gold eagles, I get them in the sets. The 1 ounce, the half ounce, the quarter ounce, and the 8 ounce.
But don't forget, tomorrow night we got the duck race, the donation duck race, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. $5 a duck to get yourself a spot on the wheel to win a 1 gram Valcambi or this badass pool stick pen. Joe, you got the keys. I got to download Stacy's pictures and upload those real quick.
All right. I'll hold the fort. We can put us all up, right? We don't need everybody.
Cool.
We're missing somebody.
Who?
Did we just lose Hillbilly Samurai?
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
I hope it ain't on account I was shuffling.
No, severe thunderstorm. Oh, he's under severe thunderstorm watch.
Oh,
Yeah,
So are we.
too.
All right, 406. Which bag is this?
Can't believe I found that today. Holy crap!
Found what?
Oh,
That
just
chunk of amulite.
that giant chunk.
Oh, that
I've
big
never-
one, yeah.
That's the biggest
All right,
one I've
so-
ever found.
This is some hard rock to be crushed from Spider Mine. There is gold in it. And this is either Elk Creek cons or Cape D cons or both in one bag.
I think that's Elk Creek.
Oh, but yeah. So what do you think of that coin, Joe?
I've been just looking at it under the.
No, I'm talking about the one I made.
Oh, that one. You jumped right on that, huh?
I was the first to come out with the coin. I was the first. I beat everyone.
Did you sell any?
On my way, see, 50 to 1. I got almost 100 so far.
Oh wow, nice.
100
Gas station fell. Yeah. Gas station feller down the road wants to get 10 or 20 of them as well.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
what Hillbilly Samurai's looking at. Arkansas
that's-
tornado shit.
Yeah, power just went off and back on.
Oh, stay safe there, man.
Scuba Steve in the house.
Tornado ain't nothing.
How you doing, Steve?
Scuba Steve, if you need me to send the link to Instagram, I can do that real quick. Yeah, so my most recent live stream numbers are blowing my mind, Travis. It's all about that short. It's all about the shorts mode.
There you go. Oh,
Jersey Ray Diggs, how you doing? Long time. It's been a long time since I seen you.
I got to talk to her earlier. She injured her shoulder on a little adventure.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Hope everything's going well.
She's getting ready to go back to live streaming soon. She said she's going to be here tonight and tomorrow night for the duck races and the auction.
nice.
Nice.
So we got some. This is the amylite that 403 Prospector's putting in. There's 3 big old chunks. This is a rare gemstone. Jim, you want to tell them what amylite is, or Trav?
Why? I can tell.
Trav can tell.
I said Jim or Trav, either one.
Oh. So amylite is a rare, precious gem that's only found in Alberta, Canada. And actually, where I am right now is where you find it.
Cigarette, my love.
Darling.
Yeah, Old Man River. There you go. Yeah,
We getting to be running somewhere. So
lots
you
of
can be driving.
rattlesnakes here. I walk in here and there's signs everywhere saying "Watch out for rattlesnakes." So, you know.
Jersey Ray Diggs tore her rotator cuff and bicep, had surgery 5 weeks ago, and yes, it is her beep beep swinging arm.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh wow!
Wow, heal up fast. Holy.
Hi.
And then we got some another auction item, separate auction. We have some Elk Creek cons and some Cape D cons, as well as a piece of hard rock from Spider Mine coming from 406 Miner. And yes, there is gold in that rock. He had found gold in the one he crushed. Zeus, leave him alone. How much gold? We'll never know.
Oh, we'll know. We're gonna go back down there. Well, he's gonna go back down there.
Well, he sent another photo. I'll be right back. All right, so that
we're riding on the road.
So Jersey Ray, how did you do that? Roughhousing?
She slapped the last guy that asked her how she did that.
Last time I pulled a muscle, it was while I was jumping to conclusions.
All right, and there's a bag of Cape D stuff right there. That's pure black sand evilness coming from Cape D.
Good luck with that, whoever gets it.
Yeah, so we got 2 different auctions so far. We've got $5 duck race, open-ended spots to get a 1 gram Belcambi or this badass pool stick pen. It's ebony and teak, right?
Yes.
That's what I've been saying.
Ebony, and that's actually a teak burl. And that's where you get all of the
swirls,
woods and stuff in there. Teak, I don't do a lot of teak burl because one, it's really hard to turn. It'll chip out real bad, but also it's too dang expensive.
Storage Bandits in the house. What's up, Storage Bandits? Jersey Ray did it on the mail truck. Look at that freaking pen.
I got to show you this one because that is camphor wood. Y'all, you remember putting camphor on your chest when you were a kid and had cold?
Yeah, I remember that.
When I turn this down, it smells just like that.
Oh, jeez.
And so what I do is I'll put me a plastic bag under my lathe, and I save all that up, and I put it in little cloth bags for people that have a cold or something. They can use it.
Sniff it.
Yeah. But this is a footprints pen. It says, when you see only one set of footprints, it was when I carried you.
Well, I just came across a rattlesnake.
Yeah, I've heard that saying before.
Yeah,
Trav just saw a rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake. Let's see.
No. It just rattled at me, man. Holy shit.
Then yeah, you probably don't want to go walking up there and trying to make friends.
No.
Yeah, let's go take a picture of it, Trav.
Yeah, chase it around.
Yeah, go on. Chase
I'll pay shipping if you'll catch it and ship it down here to me.
Yeah, I'm afraid to fucking keep walking because it's all deep grass and shit now.
You can pet it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is when you say, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, hold my beer.
That reminds me of a joke.
You gotta do the cartman thing and say, "F you guys, I'm out of here."
You know what the hillbilly said after he woke up? You know what the hillbilly said after he woke up from the coma? Oh, sorry.
Ta-da.
You got to think about it for a second.
All right, Dirt Clod, I received your payment. Thank you.
406 says, poke it with a stick, man.
Fuck, I got my blood going. Holy shit.
Poke it with a sharp stick and then eat it.
I was at my dump bank today, and I'm not sure how to take this because as I was putting them in there, the manager, I think it was the manager of the branch, she come out, she said, I got a couple of nickels I saved for you. I said, oh, really? What kind? She said, they're fake. They're counterfeit. And so she gave me a couple of counterfeit nickels.
Counterfeit?
Why?
Nickels?
Why would someone counterfeit nickels?
How do they know that count? What are they made out of?
Well, looky here. If you look.
Oh, it's
at
really
the sides. Thick. Well, oh, good. You can see it better there.
I'm going to jump in the chat while we're riding down the road.
All right.
See that?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And the other one is a different style nickel, but it's the same way. And she gave them to me. My questions were, number one, well, how do you make any money counterfeiting nickels, for one? Hey, made $5,000 last month, but I spent $12,000 to do it.
Yeah.
Are they key dates?
No. One of them's a 1989 Denver, and the other one I can't even tell because it's got so much damage, but it's a 20. It's either 2020, 2021, or 2020. I mean, it's a 202 is all you can see on it.
Huh.
So, I mean, there's nothing special about either one, which makes me think that these are not fake, that they ran through a machine or something that got them caught and let them sit there and spin while they were damaged around the rim.
Maybe. Because
could have been.
They look too thick to be nickels.
Yeah.
Well, and that's because you can see this ridge. It looks like it's squished in from the side and then tilted up. See,
mushroomed
out. The nickel itself is not anything. I even got my calipers out and measured it. So there.
How much does it weigh? A nickel should weigh 5 grams. Axon Labs in the house. What's up, Axon Labs?
Hey. Right here.
What year? This
is a 1989 Denver.
It's a nickel.
Exactly 5 grams. Here's the 2020 whatever.
That's a nickel.
Yeah. So I mean, and see, it's got a gap there, which would probably take into account for some of that
miss
loss. Yeah. I don't think that they're fake. But my second question is, since when can a bank give out money that they know is counterfeit? I thought they had to save that for the feds.
Only for bills.
Oh, okay.
Because the change machine rejects them.
And these had been rejected by the change machine, but I think it's because of the condition they were in, not that they were fake. But I didn't say anything to her because they let me dump. I mean, they had to $1,700 worth of change today. They hate me when I come in there. I had 2 5-gallon buckets full.
Nice. So, Joe.
Yeah.
Serial number 0001 for the copper and the silver. I'm going to put those up for auction.
Nice.
Together as one, so you get the matching set.
Oh, the set. They're trying to get me to get the. They make like that buffalo I just showed you. That's a proof. They make a mint state, and the guy is trying to get me to get the mint state too as a set. But I just deal with the proofs mostly.
Maybe they were for the nickel slots.
What?
The nickels were for the nickel slots. I'm reading chat, Joe. Put your glasses on.
I don't need my glasses no more.
All right. Well, turn up your robotic eyelids and
Maybe they were for the nickel slots. When you going to auction them off? That's a hot commodity now.
I'm looking. I have to get the silver in. The silver should be here Saturday-ish. What's up, DB?
DB.
Hey, the capsules that you have for the copper and the silvers.
Hello.
Yep.
Can you give me a diameter on those?
39 millimeters.
Are they 39?
For what?
I think so.
Capsule itself.
I think so. I'll check.
For the nickel, for the nickels?
No, the copper coins I make. You got one, don't you, Joe? I got to figure out where my caliper. Oh, here it is.
DB.
Yeah, I believe it's 39.
Was that Todd Rundgren?
Todd Rundgren.
Yeah.
He's cool.
No, she popped up, said hello, it's me. And the song popped in my head right away. Yep.
All right, so the coins are 39 and the capsules are 44.93.
Capsule 44.93. Okay, cool.
And DB or Marcy wants me to show off the coins I made for her nephew for her.
I have those capsules. Who's looking for the capsules?
He wanted to know the measurement.
I got nice.
So here is Kyle. This is Marcy's nephew. He's a postal worker, passed away in a car accident. There's the back of the coin. Marcy had these made for his parents. So there you go, DB. That's what Marcy wanted you to see. And there's the COAs for the Teflon Don coins. I think Hillbilly Samurai lost cell service or lost the internet. But here's the COAs I got finished so far. I still have to do the backs on them. But that's how many coins I sold so far, Joe.
Nice. I got these. See these? What's that?
That's the box for the Trump coins. Hey, I know somebody that gave you some of those.
Who?
Me.
Is that you?
Yeah.
That's where I got these from?
Yep.
These are 38 millimeter.
Yeah, those are different than the ones that I'm using.
Oh. You sent these to me?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think my memory's going.
Maybe it's maybe, Joe, just maybe. Just maybe.
Maybe he was high on the hashish.
And the old Rock Butcher's been super busy. He rolled his eyes. He ain't been doing shit. Jim, are you ready to go back to work?
I'm dying, man. I'm dying. Sounds like there's a 3-month contract I've been offered just up outside of town. It's not full time or anything, but it's on top of. I could do it and the Arizona thing at the same time, so I'll be double dipping.
And I'm crazy. How you doing?
Nothing wrong with double dipping.
You see, DB went and visited with Josh and Casey from Native Arizona Adventures. We got Brad Welsh in the house. What's up, Brad? Sounds like Travis hiking.
DB, what are they up in your neighborhood up there?
Jersey Ray will be back on Wednesday nights, probably starting next week.
Oh my God.
You out of breath there, Chubbs?
Yeah. Well, I saw like 2 more freaking rattlesnakes.
Hey, them signs said watch out for rattlesnakes.
Get up close
well.
with the camera, man. I never seen a rattlesnake. I want to see.
So
Yeah,
this is the design for the boxes, Joe.
They're back down over there.
People can either choose to put Trump in jail or put him in the White House.
White House.
Brad Welsh will be on his way to Yellowstone. He's on his way to the States.
Wow. Big trip.
1 more day. Awesome.
I did, and I'm crazy I did.
Holy.
Milwaukee Matt has been finding agates in a church parking lot. And he can't understand why they're there. And I said, Matt, they're Lake Superior agates. He's like, yeah, but this is a long ways from Lake Superior. I said, Matt, the deposit of the Lake Superior agates is from Lake Superior all the way down into Missouri, over in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of different places you can find Lake Superior agates. He wasn't grasping it.
Dirt Clod, yeah, there's definitely a den of rattlesnakes somewhere down there. And it's not the walk or the hike, it's the running away from the fuckers.
I want to see one, man. Get up close and personal.
All right, well, come on up and I'll
Joe,
show you
go
where
on
they
up
are.
there. Yeah, that's right. You can go find them yourself. Bring a stick.
Yeah. You can play Crocodile Dundee by yourself.
Come on, I'm a city boy. We don't know how to do that. I just want to see him.
I don't care. When I hear the rattle, man, that's good enough for me. They're telling me to get the fuck out of there.
They're telling you to get away. That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
They're cotton-headed rattle moccasins.
Yeah.
All right, Jim, I have a geology question for you.
Okay.
All right, so it says that particles of sand that make up the Rainbow Bridge actually came from the sand in Wyoming and Montana. And then the sand in Wyoming and Montana actually comes from the Appalachian Mountains. So the Rainbow Bridge is actually part of the Appalachian Mountains. Is that factual?
Who says that?
Your favorite TV star.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Where's Wyoming and Montana? The sand in Wyoming and Montana does not come from the.
So it doesn't come from the Appalachians, huh?
Not a chance in hell.
I sent that video to Travis and I was dying. I don't even think he looked at it because I spam him with all kinds of stuff.
Oh no, I saw it. I had no words.
That's from the intermontane belt of mountains. Like not the actual Rockies, but what's the ones right? What's the belt just west of Calgary? The Rockies are on or do they call the whole thing the Rockies? I don't think so. The Rockies are along the west coast. Then there's the belt that's just west of Calgary that heads down into Montana, Idaho, Wyoming. And
those are the Rockies.
Are they the Rockies as well? Okay.
Yeah.
What are the Cascades then? Oh, maybe I'm thinking the Cascades are the West Coast ones.
Yeah, Cascades are the West Coast.
Okay,
yeah.
So no. The sand from fucking Montana and Wyoming all comes from the Rockies.
I didn't know that. I was reading something the other day that most of Arkansas is a super caldera.
So is Montana, Yellowstone.
Yeah, but I never heard of that about Arkansas being that way.
Yeah, not Arkansas. Yeah.
And look, Jim, you don't have to hear the noise of my laser. We get to see a laser without noise.
Wow. There we go.
So the
Yeah, I
Rocky
don't know
Mountain
how-
Sand was on vacation over there. That's what 406
That's
said. And Marcy said when she lived in Arizona, she couldn't get to work one morning as a rattlesnake was stuck in the door.
Ew.
And Trav, go ahead.
How do you get sand from the Appalachians all the way down to?
You can't. It would have hit the Mississippi River and buggered off down into the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
If it made it that far. What a
Backroad Hillbillies, what's up, everybody? How you doing?
Well, you know, like those
even if
Uperlights came all the way from Greenland, man. Like, you know, because like remember we were saying, you know, North America spread its legs and pulled Greenland out to where it is now, and it closed back up again.
Stuck in the door.
That's why.
I mean, even if the sand made it across the Mississippi, I've not seen any sand that can swim upstream yet. It's not salmon.
Oh my!
But I felt I needed to address that issue on live and talk to my favorite geologists.
You know, that's just I had to pull up a map of the USA to figure out where the hell you were talking about, and yeah, not.
And the Rainbow Bridge is in Arizona.
Yeah.
The Rainbow Bridge is in Arizona. I thought this is the Rainbow Bridge in like Niagara Falls.
I thought you were talking about Bifrost.
No, she's talking about Arizona.
Yeah.
It's not the one that Thor went across and that dude opened up the little portal to send him to Earth.
406 said
And then the Rainbow
Swallows
Bridge.
picked it up and dropped it off.
It could have been.
Was that
It
the
could have been
African swallow? Was that the African swallow or the European swallow?
Exactly.
Who swallowed it?
A fellow
know.
Monty Python.
She hocked to it. She didn't swallow.
She swallowed it.
Look, we got a Backroads hillbilly.
Oh my god! Did she spit on it too, or what?
Well, that's the hock to in it. Yeah, Backroad Hillbilly. So we cleaned up our imagery when we went into production. Here's the serial number 1 for the copper rounds. And then we were burning the COAs for them today.
So we got a hoodbilly, a hillbilly, and a hillbilly.
Yep. Jersey Ray said, just let Slash out. She'll see us tomorrow night. All right, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing an auction. One of the auction items is these 3 pieces of amulite coming from 403 Prospector. He's actually out hunting amulite right now as we speak. Well, he's running away from rattlesnakes.
Dodging rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
But here's a couple close-ups. And then 406 Miner has an auction for some hard rock from Spider Mine, some Elk Creek cons, and some Cape D cons. There'll also be an awesome, if I can find the freaking video. Well, I guess I can, he's busy, so here's the video. That's the awesome pool stick pen.
I can go back to the other camera. I just thought that this way you won't see me picking my nose or something when I'm not, you know.
Yeah, that's the awesome pool stick pen. And then Hillbilly Samurai said it's winner's choice. You get a choice. So you get that ebony and teak burl, Mahatma Gandhi, whatever he said, ebony or teak pearl, or you can get this 1 gram Valcandy in the custom box.
Where did Gandhi come into this whole thing?
What's the name of that wood again?
Macassar ebony.
Okay, so it's not Mahatma Gandhi, it's Macassar.
Nah, it's Macassar.
I got
But
lots
now,
of here sitting on the
now,
wall in there.
this is a new wood. This is a really good friend of mine. Said he wanted a pen like this. This is Honduran rosewood.
Beautiful.
Is that?
That's Travis walking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh
No,
no!
he's
no,
like, what is that?
Crunch, 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 crunch.
At least he's not wheezing this time.
I told Coin Dude to come in here tonight. because he's been wanting a fountain pen. I really think he needs that one.
I love fountain pens. I've got a nice. My wife bought me a Mont Blanc, beautiful fountain pen.
I'm not going to say this is Mont Blanc quality, but I think it is.
There's just something super special about writing with a fountain pen. You know that's.
Yes, there is, and getting one that will stay like this one. I'm still working on it. It has got just a small little place right there where it's leaking a little bit of ink out.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to have to go through there and rebuild the nib on this one. The reason I started pens was to make my own fountain pens because I didn't like what I was buying at the store. Unless you spend $200. So
yeah,
I actually learned making those. All right, I'm going to tell you,
Josephus.
That I think is some of the prettiest wood I've ever used.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And this one, this kit, I can take this off and turn it into a fountain pen. So
I sent you an email, Joe, of a link. We play that.
So
what's it in the?
I emailed it to you.
But now these, the fight pens are going to be auctioned. There's only going to be these two ever made. These two hillbilly fight pens. So if you want to try for that, we'll figure out when we're going to do it. But probably soon.
Brad Welsh said should send you some Aussie red cedar.
Oh, that would be awesome. I don't have any cedar from anywhere but my.
It's hard, Brad. To North America gets real uppity when you bring in untreated wood of any kind.
Zeus.
It's tough. I know. I really wanted to bring a wooden batea back from South America, and I was told at the airport, you're not going to be able to bring that across. So
I was trying to send some of the Empress wood that we had here, and my dad had cut down some, and I use it. And I was trying to send some over to England to Mike Walt over there that does wood turning.
Yeah.
And when I took it to the post office to ask them the best way to ship it, they said I couldn't ship it.
Yeah.
So they said it, even though it's just a hunk of wood, it's still considered vegetables or
yeah, it's untreated. It could have a bug in it because it's untreated, right? It could have a bug in it that's gonna, get into the trees back home and just wipe out the whole forest or whatever,
Exactly.
Dutch elm disease or the spruce budworms done to us, and
yeah, because we used to have chinky pens here, but we don't because of the blight.
Yeah.
There is a university up in New England. They've made a hybrid of the European chestnut with the chinky pen. And they are actually sending seedlings out to people that are willing to be part of the program to try to bring the chinky pen back.
Oh, yeah.
And I've reached out and put my parents, because they've got, matter of fact, when I was a kid in the late 60s, I can remember my dad picking a chinky pen nut and open it up and letting us eat it out there. So even in the late 60s, there were still some chinky pens here in North Arkansas.
Yep.
But by the 80s, they were all gone. Every once in a while, you'll see them, and they'll be back a foot high. But after they reach a certain maturity level, the blight hits them, and they die again. And so they're trying to find a new one. So if anybody has some land that they'd like to do it, just reach out to me, and I'll get you the information, because they're looking for people all over the country to send these to let them try to get them started again.
Brad Welsh does wood turning as well. Has all the gear to wood lathes, getting rid of one due to space, lack thereof. I pinned the on YouTube side. I pinned the live stream for tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be going live for a good cause, and Joe's gonna bring up a video here soon if he figured it out.
Hold
Did
on.
you figure it out?
Wait a second.
Whereabouts in North Arkansas are you at there?
Batesville.
Batesville?
Yes, Batesville. Bates.
I'm looking.
It's North Central.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
We are the oldest incorporated town in Arkansas that's still in existence. There was one older, Arkansas Post, but it's not an incorporated town anymore.
Yeah, I was wondering if I blew by you or close to you when I head down to Arizona, but I don't. I go into Oklahoma a little further over from the Arkansas line.
North. You go through Missouri or?
Yeah, down through Missouri.
Yeah. Probably go through St. Joseph? No.
Down into Kansas and then.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you might go through St. Joseph.
Yeah. Wichita.
Back when I was writing banking software and putting banks on the internet, I was up in Bentonville. My office right across the road from the Walmart corporate headquarters.
Yep, 406. I put up all 3 pictures. Here we go. He's in here. I'll show him again. Here's some rock to crush from Spider Mine. Here's some Cape D sands, and here's some Elk Creek cons. That's coming from 406 Miner. Now Joe's gonna play the what and the why, or the why and the what.
Hey, Jocko.
Want to click that full screen button, Joe?
Yeah, just a second. Give me a chance here.
Come on, Joe.
It's on full screen, right?
No, you got to hit the little square across from the play button.
Across from the play button.
Yeah, it's the little box.
Oh.
On the opposite end of the play button.
That one?
I don't know. Did you hit it?
Wait a second. Something screwed up.
Yeah, wrong box, Joe. Wrong box.
Jericho, Marcy's here.
What's up, Marcy?
Remember that thing that I've got in your box here? I'll remind you in a minute.
All right. Oh, you got to unmute it, Joe.
How'd it get muted? Hold
you
on.
muted it. That's the volume thing next to the play button. Next time Joe sees me, he's going to kick me in the berries. That's Renee.
Jericho, remember?
That was Renee.
Oh, it's Renee. Oh, see, I'm still learning, people. Sorry.
Hold on. I'll be right
I'm gonna
there.
go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and send this box out without the big stuff.
All right.
Because I want you to get that sooner than waiting for me to get this big thing boxed up.
And stage. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. Now this is the what and the why. Renee is watching RNC tonight.
This is WLWT News 5, leading the way. A Middletown family is grieving the loss of their teenage son tonight after his body was pulled from the Great Miami River this past Sunday. Police say the 19-year-old drowned. Well, tonight in an interview you will see only here on WLWT, we talk with his family as well as the diver who recovered his body. Daisy Kershaw joins us here in studio live tonight with more. Hi there.
Hi there, Cherie. Yeah, Stephen Piper is a certified diver, and he says he really wanted to help find 19-year-old Justin Lewis Jr. after learning that he drowned, in hopes of giving the family some closure in a time of tragedy.
He's like, I will be out there tomorrow morning. I will find him. He was in the water when...
An emotional moment for the uncle of 19-year-old Justin Lewis Jr. Josh Sears recalls learning his nephew's body had been found by a local diver. Justin's uncle says the teen went down to the Great Miami River late Friday night.
He slipped on one of the rocks that he was holding on to, and he drowned.
His body was recovered Sunday. Middletown Police, Fire, and Ohio Search and Rescue were all on scene.
I like to be able to help bring closure where I can and help anybody I can. I saw the article Saturday morning. I was actually headed out of town and told my girlfriend that we needed to get down there when we got back into town and help.
Stephen Piper didn't stop with the recovery. He stayed by the family's side, even helping to organize a fundraiser, an unexpected bond growing from heartbreak.
It kind of linked me with the family. I felt their pain. I really did.
Justin's loved ones wish he were still here with them, but his uncle tells me they're thankful to have some closure.
Steve wasn't giving up.
Justin graduated from Middletown High School in May. Family members say he had big dreams.
He loved his family, just loved life to the fullest.
Now, next week, a Middletown restaurant will be hosting a fundraiser for the Lewis family. You can find the details on our website at WLWT.com. The family says they are so thankful for the outpouring of support that they've received. Daisy Kershaw, WLWT, News 5.
And Daisy, thank you, and thank you to that diver who stepped in.
But there you go. Scuba Steve, not all heroes wears capes. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, Steve's a good man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the what and the why and the what. So don't forget to share this out for tomorrow. He wears tanks, not capes, he says.
Yeah, some wear tanks.
Listen, Jericho, I gotta take off. I gotta go upstairs and babysit the dog.
Oh, still got the grand puppy?
Yeah, the grand puppy. She's up there. Wife had
driving your other dog nuts.
Well, the wife had to go to bed because she's tired. We got a long day tomorrow. Got to go down to Manhattan again. But if the dog is alone, she starts crying and carrying on. So I got to go up there.
Joe's got to go babysit the spoiled puppy.
Yeah.
Before you go, Joe, I just want to let you know that my beer fridge, the beer fridge is sitting right over here. The Frigidaire that I told you is from, I think it's the 50s or something like that. I just noticed. I can't believe I've had this fridge for like 3 years now, and I haven't noticed. But it says, right above Frigidaire, it says, made only by General Motors.
General Motors?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so it must be, it's probably older than the 50s because that might be just post-war.
Wow. That's
I'll take a picture of it if you want. I can show it to you.
Yeah, we should research that.
Here, wait a sec. Give me.
And Scuba Steve should be getting Moxie back tomorrow. Someone stole Moxie, which is Hercules' great niece. out of Scuba Steve's dad's semi. But yeah, so Scuba Steve and that family is why we're having the 2 auctions tomorrow, as well as the $5 donation duck race for that 1 gram gold bell candy or the pool stick. I think everybody's going for the gold, Samurai.
Damn it.
I figure they are.
They take it the other way.
That's why I gave it as an option, because it's such a good cause that, well, I just felt it was the right thing to do.
I sold all my good stuff.
I just realized something. I didn't eat supper.
Oh man,
I don't know which one's better.
put it in the group.
I'm about ready to eat a
Go
fudgy
research
round.
I was just going to show it to you on the.
All right, Jim, you're on the big screen whenever you're ready.
Can you read that? Made only by. It's kind of shiny. Made only by General Motors. I'll tell you what. I'll send it to you in a text. I'll send it to our group chat in a text.
Yeah.
All right.
And hang on a sec. Just let me do that. Pictures.
Dutchie.
Dutchie's hanging out.
What's going on, Dutchie?
406 said it's the hardest stuff he's ever panned. Gold is tiny and 90% is magnetic.
Oh, wow.
Okay, sent.
Now you want me to bring it up here on the screen?
Can you grab it or pick which one you think is better?
Will do.
One way the other way. Yeah, made only by General Motors.
All right, boys and girls, let me go babysit the puppy, and I'll see you all tomorrow night.
All right, Jim.
All right, old timer.
All right, good night.
Maybe that's why I'm so comfortable in here. I'm not the oldest. I'm not the old fart here.
I guess I am now.
Yep.
I'll be 60 next month.
Oh no, then you are. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry
damn
it!
Here I thought I finally found the old fart.
I'm 3 years younger than you, but you go spend 30 years of your life out in the sunshine or half a mile underground and see what you look like coming out the other end of it.
Oh, yeah. I told somebody the other day if I'd known I was going to have this body this long, I'd taken better care of it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, have you tried that magic picture thing on Google on that?
What magic? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, there's you can pull up pictures and get the where is it? The fancy stuff.
It's AI. It's an AI Google
AI
search.
Stuff.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
I don't do it very often, but it might work.
I've done it once to identify a plant in my front yard. And took a picture and said, "What is this?" And Google found the exact answer. But look at that. How old's that? Like they must have brought it. It's too big to go up the stairs. I bet you it weighs 500 pounds. And they must have put it in the basement when they were building the house.
Okay, I'm going to try something. Leave that up.
I already did.
Oh, you already did?
Yep.
I'm not going to friggin' haul the thing off the wall and look at the number on. I'm sure there's a nameplate on the back of it that'll tell me precisely when it was made, but it still works like a charm. Not like today where you buy a fridge and 5 years later you got to buy a new one, right?
Is this what it looks like?
We can't.
It's uploading. It's uploading.
Oh.
Hey. That's exactly what it looks like. Except the handle on mine goes left to right, and it's got a chrome ring around the recess. So mine's probably an upgrade on that one. But the body shape is exactly the same.
Going for $2,000 right now in working order. And it says you can see inside the door. If you open the door and look inside the door, there should be a little.
There's a metal disc says Frigidaire.
Yep.
Made only by General Motors. Yeah, there is.
That should have the year on it or Roman numerals.
What are you under?
Inside the door.
What's that?
What is that framework?
So here, I'll flip my camera around. I'm going to show you the world's largest train suspension bridge, I guess.
And Scuba Steve says they're heavy as hell.
Oh, they are heavy as hell. There's no, on the silver disc, there's no.
Oh, that is cool.
I'm pretty sure I've seen somebody jump off of that with the parachute thing.
No, there's no date on the inside.
Yeah, so a train goes all the way across this coulee. And this was built back in the 1920s. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's huge.
I bet you the pucker factor on that's high. 100-year-old train bridge.
Try to walk across it.
What's that?
You're getting to walk across it.
I'm not walking across it. You crazy?
No, I'm pretty sure I seen on a YouTube video of a guy with one of them parachutes jump off of that sucker. Base jump type book.
I don't think so. Not in Lethbridge.
Not that one?
No.
No, that's not high enough.
No.
You hit the ground before your main fucking open.
Hobo Rob says beautiful trestle.
Trestle Bridge. That's what it's called. Yeah. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, I was driving back so you guys could see that. I wanted to show you.
Yeah, Jim, that fridge is going for $2,000.
I should sell it. Probably costing me that per year in electricity bills.
Hey, keep it. You'll probably still make more money on it, man. Those are collectors.
Yeah, the only thing wrong with it is that the little freezer compartment that sits up the top left, the
ice cube tray holder.
Yeah, the clip for the door doesn't work anymore. So it kind of flops. And the knob for the thermostat I got the knob somewhere, but it's come off. But apart from that, it works fine.
Nice.
I could just grab the thing and turn it up. If I got a whole bunch of deer meat or moose meat, I just crank it all the way up, and it works like a freezer. The whole thing works like a freezer.
Well, tonight is an open panel, so if anybody wants to come on up, let me know. Rules are you got to have pants on or a skirt. You're a skirt-wearing type person. And a camera must be on.
Can I put my kilt on?
Yep.
It's kind of a cross
That
between.
stuff is flying.
Can you guys hear me okay still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a pretty dog.
Hercules.
Upset we disturbed his nap.
So, Jim, we had somebody at our conference today, and he said it's just as hot here as it is in Florida right now. And we're starting to get that dew, like that they get down there.
Yeah.
It's so hot.
I remember you saying it was hot out there, and then we went a couple of days where it wasn't too bad here, but then it's hit here too. And we're nuts, man. We're like 38, 35, 38.
Yeah.
So for you Americans, that's like close to 90 in the freedom units, but actually 38 is like 94, I think. But with the humidity up here, being next to the lake, like it's unbearable, man.
Yeah.
My wife got me to clean the shed out, and that shed's built like a freaking tank, and like it's really well built. It's all solid wood, and man, I went in there with the sun beating on the shingled roof. It was like being in a sauna.
Well, that's how my garage is. Yeah.
I was in there and sweeping the floor out and everything like that. I come out. I had my son sitting there with a shovel at the front door, and I was just sweeping everything towards him. I come out, and my T-shirt was just completely drenched with sweat.
Wow.
It was nuts.
Yeah. Even walking. I was walking to go get Amulite, man, and the sweat's just dripping off me.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't try this at home.
Okay.
What am I missing?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm playing in here with the laser while it's running.
Oh, he's pulling pieces out of before the laser's done.
He's pulling at me. He wants to see if he can get a laser tattoo.
Don't get your fingers underneath the laser.
Oh, I hadn't cut it yet. I have to get this one.
It's coming back. It's coming back.
Yeah.
I'll stab it in the face.
I'll stab it.
We got to put one of these together so that you can see it.
So Jericho was talking to my daughter, trying to get her convinced on buying a 3D printer.
No, I was convincing her to tell you to buy her a 3D printer.
Oh, yeah, and it worked.
There you go.
Yeah, I want it for my birthday. Yeah.
So my
What do you
eldest,
get?
my eldest has just started her first job ever
What?
at our super favorite, the best Chinese food restaurant in town. It's our favorite restaurant. It's just down the street.
Nice.
And,
Discount.
we've been going there for 10 years, and they're dying for waitresses, and they've been trying to keep it in the family, and as it got so much bigger and more people started going, it's just like it's more than they can handle. And my wife ran across the husband there about a week back at some shop somewhere, and he's like, "Oh, do you know anybody that wants to come and work?" And she's like, "Yeah, I got 2 daughters that are kind of looking for work." And he's like, "Okay, bring them down." So they started Sarah first. She's been there a week. Every day she comes home with at least $40 in tips in her pocket. And
yeah.
So
nice. That's good.
She's doing good. She's best night so far was $63 in tips.
Yeah, my son, he's a chef for the local Legion.
Mm-hmm.
And he, man, like every week he'll clear $500 in tips.
Wow.
Just in tips at the Legion. Man.
Did you see that?
Wow.
406 had a 5,000 acre wildfire just outside the town, so you can see the smoke from work. And Dirt Clod said they're having a lot of fires in Oregon right now. 18,000 acre fire, a few miles from them.
We're lucky here in Ontario. I think there's 6 active right now, but we've had so much rain that it's they're not spreading much. It was thunderstorms that lit them, you know.
The smoke's coming, Jim. Don't worry. We've got about 112 active fires, and then BC's over 500, I think, right now.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
And those numbers that those guys are posting are small fires compared to what we got up here right now.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I don't even know how big the biggest one is right now. Yeah.
Yeah, when you start talking about 100,000 acres or more, then you start talking about a fire.
Don't get me wrong, guys. Those fires, doesn't matter what size they are, they're destructive.
They're bad.
Yeah. And Dutchy says it's raining so much here, they haven't had summer yet.
Send some of the rain over to us.
Yeah, right?
It's raining here right now.
Just remember, Jacko, if the dike starts leaking, you could run out and stick your finger in it, right?
I'm not saying it's rained a lot here, but I dodged a couple of zebras and a couple of rhinoceroses that were walking down the road a while ago.
You see the flooding in Toronto?
Yes, isn't that nuts?
That's wild.
I never saw that when I lived down there.
Yeah, I've never heard of Toronto flooding before. Wow.
From what I know about Toronto, it'll be cleaned up by tomorrow, though.
Jacko says he sticks his nose in it. It's bigger. Okay, just don't breathe in, Jacko, when you do that.
406 said in Missoula, it's the Smoke Jumpers Training Center and a huge firefighting plane sitting and waiting.
There's Littlehammer running by.
Those boys actually come up to Canada quite a bit. The guys down from Missoula and help out in BC.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes both ways, eh? Wherever the demand is, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of tornadoes up in the Midwest. Trav, it looks like you're sitting under power lines.
Yeah, I'm just chilling out.
Okay, so here's your box.
Going back to my hotel.
And once you get the little Trump coin, you can either put him in jail, where you can see through it to him, or you can put him in the White House. So,
is that for the coppers?
Either way.
Yep, that's an upgrade for the coppers. Yep.
That is awesome.
So these are going to be going out. I'm going to be sending a 10 of them in the first shipment out to you. So.
Oh man, I love that. That's weird.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
Oops, I forgot to put your hood billy on the back. You're going to get 5 of them that have my logo on it. So the rest of them, I'll make sure before I run the next run, I'll put yours on there. But yeah, it's quick to run them.
That's pretty cool.
Do all the copper what?
Do all the coppers get a box?
They can. It's a potential upgrade option if they want a display box.
Nice.
By the way, if you sit here typing and programming on a computer all day long, you will wear a hole in your elbow.
Yep.
Wow.
That's why you got to get the elbow pads.
I have.
Yeah.
No, they have a thing for the desk. It's like a foam thing.
No, it's just it's just dry skin now. It's like a callus. Then you try writing with a pen, and your handwriting's gone all to crap. You know, you wonder. It's like, why? It's because you haven't practiced. You know.
Well,
it's 420 in Amsterdam.
I with them a lot. Oh, 420
in Amsterdam.
420 in Amsterdam.
Oh.
In the morning? Holy crap!
Yep.
Dutchy, why are you up so early?
He's an insomniac.
I was so disappointed that I got my 2 boxes of halves this week and pulled out the first roll, and it had a 1962 Benji and a 67 and a 66 and a 68. I pulled out the second roll. It had a 1960 Benji and another 68. Not another single silver one in either one of the boxes. All of them were in the first 2 rolls that I pulled out. I was so disappointed.
Shoot, I'd have been happy with that. I searched boxes and didn't find nothing.
But yeah, I mean,
did you see the coin I made for her, Trav?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
So this is Marcy's nephew, Kyle.
Yeah, that's real nice.
Yeah, it's a nice coin.
And then it's got his information. He's young.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
He was born after I got out of the Army.
Those will be going to Marcy with her Trump coins this week.
Where's Stacy, man?
He's backstage.
He's backstage?
Well, he's in chat, I meant.
Oh.
They're having a hard time getting guys to be smoke jumpers up here now, Stacy, because they don't pay them enough.
Nope, not in Canada.
They're paying them like $24 an hour or something like that.
So stupid.
I know, it's ridiculous.
My cousin makes 3 times that down here doing.
And like because of the oil patch, there's a lot of heavy equipment in northern Alberta, and the government has banned farmers and the oil energy industry from using machinery that they have access to make fire lines, fire breaks. How stupid is that? And those machines can save towns. You know what I mean? Like, and quickly.
They're banning them from operating them, or they're banning them from making the using them to make fire breaks.
Both
for making fire breaks. Yeah.
Because like I know with me, like if I'm working with excavators in the bush, they'll actually, depending on the level of hazard at the area at the time, they'll actually tell us to stand down on the excavator. Or there's other times that you'll get, because the problem is the tracks create sparks when you hit an outcrop, and that spark goes and it lights a fire. And but then there's other times where you actually have to pay a guy to have one of those Buck Rogers packs on, that you spray, a piss pack they call them, and you're pumping water, and he's got to follow the machine around and just keep an eye out and watch. Usually the operator catches it before the guy with the piss pack does, and the operator just grabs a clod of dirt, turns around and goes and sticks it right on the smoke and hammers it down, and that's the end of the fire.
If the operator's good, he's gonna do just that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he knows when he goes over a rock. So
I don't know. It's because a lot of those guys just went in with dozers and just started making fire breaks, and they saved one of the towns up in northern Alberta, right?
Well, the issue with it is that you can cause fires doing it too.
Yeah, if you're inexperienced, I get that.
Yeah, as long as you're doing it properly, you're fine.
Yeah, but the CP Rail now has all their trains are outfitted with those piss packs now too, hey?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So when they're going through like BC, they're they got special little units that go around and like water down the tracks.
Yeah, because they throw a lot of sparks themselves.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of forest fires start because of the trains, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
You want me to shoot that to you inverted?
Oh, you got one little. Yeah, I was just grabbing it.
Inverted would be better.
Oh well. First, look at what I'm doing, and then you tell me if you've got it. Because what I'm doing is this.
I'm not sure, man. I've been looking on Discovery Plus, and
But see, it didn't do it right. But if I take that, watch this.
Because I know the season's not done yet, but I haven't seen a new episode.
Excuse me.
And I've been looking.
There. Now.
Almost time to go back to my air-conditioned hotel room.
Where are you at now, Trev?
I'm in a conference in Lethbridge, Alberta.
In Lethbridge, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, till Thursday, and then I'm back home. Seems like I go to conferences or trainings like every few months. Which isn't bad.
Ta-da!
Nothing wrong with that. When you
little break.
day you stop, yeah, but the day you stop, you stop learning and stop networking is the day you start dying, right?
Well, exactly, right?
There.
There you go. Bob's your uncle.
But what I might have to do.
And you're burning this on wood, right?
Yes. Make that.
You're going to have to make it.
Quit it. Why are you?
How big can you burn on your table there?
About 18 inches by 18 inches, but I can chain them through, so I can burn. By chaining them through, I can burn however long you want me to burn.
Yeah, because I'd like to make a sign with my logo and put like lights in it and stuff, like LED lights.
Well, I sent you the black and white version if you need it.
Yeah, you did.
I can send I can send you Trav's black and white version as well.
Oh, okay, that'd be great because I'm just trying to make one here.
I just sent it to you, the black and white version.
Okay, cool. Email or text or how?
This world is mine.
Okay, email, good. That'll be a lot easier. But I'm going to go ahead and get it put in my library so that I can just drag it out whenever I need it.
Yeah, so the other day when Marcy and I were chatting on the phone, she threw her air conditioner out the window and had to go find one. I think she dropped $500 for dropping an air conditioner out the window. But Redneck Smoking's happy it's cooler in there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be buying an AC unit too.
Yep, Trav, you should get the $200 or $250 one. It's a portable room air conditioner. You can move it room to room to room. You just open a window, put the vent in the window, close the window down, and you got an air conditioner. But the best part, it has heat for the winter.
Where do you find that?
It's a 2-in-1. I will send you a link.
All right. Is that $250 US?
Yeah.
That's still not bad.
And it comes with the 20-foot hose, the vent hose, and all that. It's the one that we had at the same type we had at the shop.
Yeah, we had a stand-up one in Beardmore that it was plumbed into the window, but it stood up in the room, and it hardly made any water at all. It was amazing. Like well,
it's dry there though.
Wasn't even thinking. No, well, I'm in Beardmore, Ontario. It's humid as hell.
Oh,
and the thing is, like, it was running for 3-4 days, and I'm like, oh, geez, I should check that and I pulled the little tray out on the bottom, and it wasn't even a third full. Like, it kept the room nice and cool, but it didn't make a lot of water. It was amazing.
Well,
DB says, "Send me the link too." You want the link to come backstage or on the stage there, DB?
Yeah, come on, DB.
yeah, she does. Come on, DB.
Come on,
Get up
DB.
here for one night. One night here. Come up.
You gotta show yourself.
Oh, the link for the air conditioner.
No.
Oh, come on, DB.
I'll be right back. Because I'll ADHD this shit and forget if I don't do it now.
I know you're supposed to send me a link for something else, and I can't
Squirrel.
remember. Was DB going to leave him?
She didn't say anything about leaving. Oh, she said no. She did. A while back.
I'm asleep. Oh, she did. She's going. Okay. Good night, DB. What things actually worked? What's 406 Miner talking about here?
Fire shelter.
Okay.
Oh, he fought the big Yellowstone fire in '88.
I only ever fought one forest fire, and it was just all I was doing. I was standing on the shore of a lake with a big ass pump, and I was spraying down the woods right beside a cabin to make sure the cabin didn't burn down.
Yeah.
And it was funny as hell. I mean, there was fire 50 yards away from me, and I had 4 or 5 gallon jerry cans full of gas for that pump, and just kept laying her on. That was the place I saw. I was talking. Stacy remembers when I saw that beautiful pine tree. It had to be 20-foot tall pine tree, and all of a sudden it just like it was enveloped in this mist, and then the next split second it was woof, and it was a candle. It was gone.
Oh yeah,
it's absolutely intense the way it went up. I've never seen anything like that in my life. But my rescue point was jump in the water.
Jump in the water? Yeah.
If it got too well, I'm right on the shore of the lake. Why not? You know.
That's the air conditioner.
Exactly.
It's on Prime sale. It's Prime Day right now, so it's on sale. So if you could pick it up now, I would, because it's on super sale right now.
You sent it to our group chat.
I sent it to group chat and a couple other places.
Oh, okay.
Here, you can put this picture, Jericho. I'm sending it. Do you want me to send it to Instagram?
Yeah, that looks really similar to the one that I had up in Beardmore.
Wrong one.
We can do that, Marcy. Hillbilly Samurai, did you see that?
Sorry, I was getting these about to start burning it. What was that?
Marcy needs a sign made that says, "Forget 911, I dial 357. I got the perfect image for that. I actually made one similar to that. For a t-shirt.
It should be.
I've got one of my oldest son's girlfriend pointing I had her point one of my pistols right at me with my camera.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went in with a really, I set the aperture to where I had really good bokeh on it, really good, and it's just, you can't even tell who she is because she's so blurred out. All you can see is that hyper focused in hole at the end of that pistol. and it says, I think it says something about rapist versus the Second Amendment. You do the math or something like that. She wanted on it. So, but yeah, so if you've got, I don't even know where that photo is. And it wasn't a 357.
Look at Travis.
There you go. That's right. Guns don't kill people. Dads with pretty daughters kill people.
No,
Absolutely.
that's out. Oh no. Remember the other day I started telling you all the story about the first time I went to Toronto And the guy brought me outside and said, so you're from Arkansas, eh? And I went, yeah. And he said, so I guess you think guns don't kill people. And I said, well, yeah, guns kill people, but you got to hold them. Here, let me have to do this. I said, but you got to hold them by the barrel and just beat the living snot out of them. It's a lot easier to turn around and use the bullet and kill them that way. He looked at me. He looked at me like I had lost my freaking mind, and he would not say another word to me on any of the 14 other trips to Toronto. He would never say another word to me. And I was just joking around, you know.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny myself.
Dirt Clod is in north central Oregon and said that we had a fire burn up in our canyon back in 2002. Had the garden hose soak in the tall grass. Thankfully, we had a bulldozer and other people helping.
Yeah.
So that picture is when I was living in BC. I was a volunteer firefighter for 5 years when I was living in BC. So that's where I got my wildfire experience, man. That was wild.
So my cousin said you're not a real firefighter until you're taking a shit next to a burning tree.
Done that.
He said when you got to go, and there's nowhere to go but right there. They're not going to drop off a porta potty while they're fighting a fire. You just got to find a spot where you ain't going to burn your ass hairs.
Pretty much.
Joke's on you. I don't have any ass hairs.
There you go.
So you already seared them all off.
They were
too much information right there. Thanks very much.
Did y'all hear that thunder? We got another storm rolling in.
He was farting. He was farting by the campfire, is what it was.
Somebody's disapproving of that statement, is what that was. Yeah.
There's 403 Prospectors link. Mini Hammer.
Mini Hammer just ran by. He's goofing off with the girls. I don't know what the hell's going on. He's back and forth.
As long as nobody's making him cry, it's all right.
No.
I miss having the kids around the house, man.
Yeah.
Sure gets quiet when they get old and move out.
Yeah.
My youngest son's 35 years old and he still lives here, so shut the fuck up. Oh, wait. Out loud. I'm sorry.
Shit. That's your outside voice, man.
He was whispering in his head.
Time to launch.
You know, when I turned 18, I got leather. I got leather when I turned 18. Suitcases and a boot in the ass.
Huh?
You know what I just saw? Yellow leaves. The leaves are starting to go yellow.
Go away. That's got to be something other than that's not frost. That's got to be.
That's got to be lack of moisture or something.
Yeah, there's stress there.
Yeah.
Some metal in the soil or something.
Everything else is green as hell.
Hobo Rob said Oregonians are used to wildfires. We have multiples every year.
Multiples? Oh, that's not bad.
All right, so I'm going to do the brave thing. I'm going to drop the link in chat.
Ooh, are you?
It's open panel and nobody's volunteered. But like I said, the rules are you must have your camera on, you must have clothes on. Nobody wants to see your little ding-a-ling.
And you must be a name that we recognize.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Dutchie.
Also.
All right, Dutchie.
Wow. Night, Dutchie.
Have a good snooze before you have to get up.
Night.
Thanks for coming and joining us for a couple hours.
He'll be up in 3.5 hours getting the kids off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Dutchie, you never answered my question before you go. On Grandma Kelly's, you said you were taking the kids on vacation, but it was out of the country and out of Europe. Where are you going?
I thought he said the Bahamas. I think he said, or not the Bahamas. Shit, I can't remember.
Tenerife. Oh, okay. All right. My parents
All
went
right.
there years ago. Canary
For
Islands.
for
Yeah.
for those of us that have no freaking idea, Canary Islands.
It's a set of islands off the coast of northwest Africa. They belong to Spain.
Okay.
Beautiful volcanic islands.
Well, that's cool, Dutchie.
My parents went there before I was born. Yeah.
That's cool.
When my dad was stationed in Germany. Back in like 63, 64.
It is fun, Dirt Clod. Spider Mine is a good adventure.
Well, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your trip. Take some videos. Send them to us.
So
standing on top of the volcano.
Dutchie, look for olivine volcanic bombs. It's from the neighboring island of Lanzarote.
You could find both. Yeah. Could find both.
Don't look under there to see if the laser's hitting right.
I am not going in this year, man. I'd have to shed like.
No, it's going to be, by the time you get there, it's going to be dug out for you can just walk right in.
Oh, well, then I'll go in, yeah.
I went in Carlsbad Caverns, Marcy, and as a geologist who's used to working underground, and I'm totally comfortable working a mile and a half underground, okay? I looked up, and there's that big section in Carlsbad Cavern that actually collapsed, and the walking trail goes all the way around it. And I walked around that, and the entire time I was looking up because my red flags were going off the whole time I was underneath that ground. And the fact that, like, in a mine situation, you would never, ever, ever have a walking path around a big rock fall like that everybody could go, ooh, look at this. Ooh, look how special that is. Yes, it fell 10,000 years ago. What means it's not going to fall again tomorrow, And, yeah, I saw that and I was like, okay, all right. There's another freaking hole in the ground.
So I don't have my book, Jim, but what would gem quality rhyolite look like?
There's no such thing. Rhyolite is the extrusive form of granite.
Yep.
Rhyolite. When granite cools underground, it's called granite. And when it flows out as lava and it cools on the surface, it's called rhyolite. And it's not a mineral. It's a rock type.
Okay, you just make me feel inadequate when you start spouting off all the knowledge-y stuff,
Oh no, okay, so they're saying there's olivine in the rhyolite. No, that's what they're saying in this thing on the Googles.
No. Olivine, you'll find olivine in basalt. You won't find olivine in rhyolite. Those two minerals. Olivine comes with mafic rocks, which are iron and magnesium rich, and rhyolite is a granitic rock, which is aluminum.
We should message Dutchie. It's so. What's the one that looks like a backwards L? No, an L with a weird thing. Is that a pound?
Yes.
It's a 2,563 pound fine if you're caught taking sand, rocks, or stones from Tannerite.
Okay. Actually, note to self: don't take any specimens.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can travel to the island over, and then it's legal.
Okay.
Okay.
There's since we got the expert in here.
Yeah, you told them there was, so they're asked.
My whole life I've had problems with vertigo, and finally I brought it up to my doctor. This was way after I'd been married, and he said that because of all of the manganese mines that used to be around this area, that our groundwater. See, I grew up way out in the country where we were on a well.
Mm-hmm.
And we're only about 10 miles from where all these mines are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's by road, probably less than that, if you go straight. And he said that the manganese, that all of us that grew up on well water, we got used to having that manganese in our water. So when we got on city water, our bodies, that's basically what's in motion sickness pills. So we all of a sudden start getting motion sickness. And he said that this county here in Arkansas has the second highest incidence of vertigo in the world, behind one place down in South America where they might still mine manganese. Does that sound right?
I've never heard that in my whole life.
Okay, I mean, this is just, the doctor was just explaining it to me.
Well,
and you're the first person I've ever had a chance to ask.
I'm not a doctor, so I wouldn't know, but I do know that manganese is really very, very soluble in water. So it's possible that if you're used to high levels of manganese growing up, I'm not so sure you want high levels of manganese in your body, but it's another metal.
It's got so many minerals in my mom and dad's water. They still live out there where I grew up. That people that are not used to it, if they come and drink a glass of water at their house, it's almost like them taking X-Lax.
Wow.
It just flushes them out.
Wow.
Remind me to bring bottled water.
Oh, I've got city water and the wells for backup. But the well was 707 feet deep.
I believe it.
When they got down to about 200 feet,
That's
my
deep,
dad decided that if they quit because they couldn't go any further, then he didn't owe them anything. So he thought, I'll just let them go until they quit if they don't find water. And they get water at 707 feet deep. Wow. That was an expensive well.
I guess.
But man, that water is delicious.
Yeah, down in Arizona, we hit a couple. They got what's called perched aquifers there. So you've got, between this depth and that depth, you've got, like here, surface is way up here. And between this depth and that depth, you got an aquifer, and then there'd be a space, and then between this depth and that depth. And we hit one at, I think it was about 650 feet, plus or minus. That was about 7 or 8 feet wide. Clearly in the drill core, I'm like, yeah, this is totally an aquifer. Like, it was all busted up. The rock was clean, and it had manganese the little dendrites. It looks like little plants growing on a rock. And it had those, and I'm like, and a bit of rust staining. And then we hit another one down deeper, and like probably 900 feet or so, we hit another one. And once we finished the hole and we pulled the hole out, pulled the rods out and everything, we left the casing in because we were going to have to go back down it again in another day. But my partner in crime there, Jay, he comes over to me. He says, Jim, he says, the hole sounds like it's breathing. I'm like, what? He says, yeah, there's this sound coming out of the hole, like it's breathing. And so I went over and got in my truck, and I drove over to that one. It was about a half a mile away from the one we were working on. And I listened, and you know what it was the aquifer above was higher pressure than the aquifer below. And what we were hearing is a waterfall that would come down, and then it would compress the air in the bottom of the hole, and then sort of burp it back up again, and then more water would come out, and so the air would come in and out of the hole.
It was gargling.
Yeah, but if you actually listen to it, you could hear there was. We made down this. I mean, it was a HQ size hole, so I mean, it's outside diameter is probably 6.5, 7 inch, and there was a waterfall inside that drill hole.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts. Like, that's a lot of water, man.
I've seen like 70
desert,
people
in the Sonora Desert.
Am I the only one that's seeing people walking by Travers? I see shit. It looked like somebody. It looked like somebody was going to walk by him and touch his arm for a second.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go grab a beer.
Hey, if you're just sitting there watching people, you need to play the Walmart game that my wife and I developed.
I think they're doing a photo shoot or something, like a whole bunch of Filipino ladies.
Instagram.
Yeah, we
do it for the gram.
And you get a point, 1 point for I wouldn't have wore that, 1 point for what is it, 1 point for damn, and I mean, you just goofy stuff, and we go through Walmart playing that game. So
a couple 1-pointers went by here.
Which kind?
We'll just leave it at
that. She got a point. She got 2 points one night. It was in the middle of winter, like below freezing.
Zeus.
And this guy come walking through with some cut off blue jean shorts. And I said, okay, I'll give you a point for shorts in the wintertime. She said, no, wait till he turns around. Turn around, and his package was hanging out just big as day. And I know that he had to have noticed it walking through the parking lot that way, unless it is, gives a new term for numbnuts, but he was just out there. I just couldn't go out in public well, I guess I could if I had to, couldn't I?
Yeah.
You never know what you can do.
Sometimes you got to cool the berries off, drag them through the snow.
Something tells me I'm glad I didn't hear that
you don't.
story.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that shit.
Not in Walmart, but out in the snowbank, it's all right.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not okay.
Marcy's family goes through Walmart and randomly adds condoms to people's carts.
I like to take the bird seed up to the customer service desk and ask them which ones I got to plant to get them dang parrots. And I usually talk like that too. Or go into the dressing room, wait about 10 minutes, and then yell, "Hey, there's no toilet paper in here!" But my favorite one, and I've never had the guts to do it, you get 4 little pigs. You paint 1, 2, 3, and 5 on them, turn them loose in there, and then watch them try to find number 4. I love
I'm just glad it stopped storming. I thought I was going to lose internet. The power went off like 6 times.
Well, we're still having it here, so.
It is hot and muggy, man. Ugh.
I love storm. I love going out and taking pictures of lightning.
So, Trav, when are you going to go live on TikTok again? That was pretty fun.
I'm not sure.
You doing some of those see-through clothing try-ons that I've been seeing on TikTok?
No.
Okay, just curious.
No, we watched a drone show and a fireworks show at the Calgary, Alberta Stampede.
Yeah, I didn't get to come back for that. I was dead asleep.
Yeah, man, we had I had like 12,000 views, and yeah,
averaged around 200. The highest was 318, I think, and then it was averaging around 200 to 250.
I don't know what
pretty
the
fun.
diamonds are, but I think I made like $20 on that live?
So each diamond is a penny.
Really?
Yeah.
So you made 20 cents.
Because no, it said I got a 1.1K diamonds on that live.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it said. I'll take a screenshot of the analytics.
Yeah. So 1,100 pennies.
Wow.
So $11.
$11.
$11.
Better than
And just
poke in
think,
the eye with a
when
sharp-
when people are getting smacked with the galaxies and the cowboy hats and all, like we could go up there, we could do some weird shit going live, do a side-by-side battle live, and just talk crazy, whatever. And I've seen people get six, seven grand a day in stickers.
That's wild. Like we were only live for like what, 2 hours?
2 hours.
I made $20. Not bad.
And then I think you got your first subscriber that night too. It looked like your subscriber light went off. I think it was Justin. Not sure.
Oh, really? Oh,
Then I went live on the YouTubes. That's from the drone footage?
Yeah, I tried to go live with that, but they didn't have any service there.
Yeah, and then I was driving with my camera mounted, and I was having a smoke, and I was trying to keep my smoke out of the frame, and I went to scratch my head with my smoke in my hand, and fucking gone.
They killed the
got
live
me off
stream
right away. Yeah, they killed it after 2 hours. The fuckers. And now I can't
two times he showed it, and he can't download it because they killed it because he smoked.
Yeah.
Really?
So now I can't get my video.
So they don't let you smoke on there?
You cannot have visible vapes, cigarettes, beer, whiskey, anything that looks like it may be an alcoholic beverage or drug. They will automatically, so that you get a warning, and then when you show it, and it's instant. Like I did this a couple hours before Travs, and I warned him. I did this, and then I was hiding it in my hand, and I went like this, and they went live ended.
So.
Who's
that's just stupid.
That's TikTok.
Oh yeah.
So I can so if I got great old big boobies, I can show them on there, but you can't see my cigarette.
Shouldn't be doing TikTok anyway. Just Jack goes back. He can't sleep.
Oh, so Dutchy, do not pick rocks from the Tenerife because Tenerife, whatever. It's over 2,000 pounds of tickets.
2,000 British pounds is the penalty for taking rocks from Tenerife. You can
Sandstones or rocks.
The other islands, but you can't take any geological samples from. Yes, it's forbidden.
Yep, verboten.
Same as Hawaii, actually. Hawaii is the same way.
Tell them you're pretty sure that those came from the Appalachians, and you're just taking them back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be with the sand.
Wouldn't be the Dutch Antilles.
Oh.
And don't worry, Ellie will back you up on that one.
Yeah, before the Atlantic Ocean opened, those rocks were actually from North America. Yeah. Yeah.
They followed the underground lava vault from North Carolina over there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I thought they might have traveled on that peat layer that covers the whole world. Remember? I was watching some deal the other day about the peat layer that covers the whole planet. And I'm like, yeah. It was a real reach.
Wow.
Dutchy says, I know they're crazy. If I find anything cool, I stick it between my shoe profile. Yeah. When I was going through the Reddit, they're like, so they have security cameras watching for people to pick up rocks on the beaches, specifically for rock pickers. That's crazy.
Wow.
They monitor Reddit? Really?
What? Here, Trav.
I heard that wrong. I did. I had to smoke a big one after that rattlesnake, man.
Here, since Joe ain't here, I'll play it for you.
Maybe he was high on the hashish.
Hey, when you see a rattlesnake coil up and rattle, you'd smoke one too, man.
Oh, they're cute.
I'm still amazed I haven't seen one in Arizona.
Mary, there's an open panel, and I dropped the link.
All those days I've been out there in that field, and I've never, ever, ever seen a rattlesnake. And
really?
But Jay swears to God, he says they're all over the freaking place, man.
Well, they're all over the place.
When I was there, it was cool enough that they were pretty docile, So
I think what happened was it was really hot this afternoon, and then the sun started going down and started to cool off, and I think they're coming out now.
Yeah, they don't come out when the sun's up hot.
No.
Yeah.
Like up in La Crosse on the Mississippi River bluffs, you'll see them on the hottest point of the day between noon and 4 sitting on rocks.
Well, that's the other thing. I thought they would be sunbaking. Yeah. That's why
Y'all have water. Y'all have water moccasins up there?
Yep.
Yeah,
up
do.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
do. Canada, yeah, we do.
I didn't know if they
Not
went
up
up that far north or not.
Not where I'm at.
Oh, yeah,
but
they're
we do in southern Ontario.
That's what we get the most of here. And down here, if you get bit by one and go to the emergency room, unless you have an allergic reaction to it, they're not going to give you any antivenom because it's just as dangerous as the venom. So they'll send you back home. Because we had a friend of the family got bit by one, and that happened. They just sent him back to the campsite they were camping. So couple months later, I'm out fishing, and one of them comes swimming along the pond bank, and I go to step on its back and go pick it up, throw it in there, and I went too far, and it come around and got me on the ankle. So I just kind of cut it a little bit, squeezed it out. This is before they told you not to do that. Went back to fishing. Got back to the house. My wife asked me she said, "Did you catch anything?" I said, "No, but I got a bite." She was so mad. And I explained to her, hey, they wouldn't have done anything anyway. That night I was sick as a dog. I mean, it was like I had 5 versions of the flu at once.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still awake.
Yep, he's not snoring in the chair today.
I was told I didn't snore. Hey, I was beat.
Come on up, Mary.
How you doing, Mary?
Yeah,
Mary, I dropped the link for you. All right, so you got some new people in here. Been working on the Trump coin COAs. There's the picture that speaks 1,000 words. And then there's the copper coin. Here's serial number 1. I got a pile of finished ones over here. They're just not in reach. Oh, and here's a box you can put it in.
Right. And if you don't like Trump, you can put him in jail. And if you do like Trump, you can put him in the White House.
There you go. See?
There you go. We're equal opportunity people here.
Exactly.
So
that's awesome. Jail or the White House.
We got to get you to make a bunch of Justin Trudeau coins, and then get Hillbilly to make a bunch of just the jail ones. Just the jail ones, please.
Just the jail.
Just only the jail ones. And
like
hotcakes in Canada.
Yeah.
How many do you want me to start? Jim, we got to go in on this. I'll send. We can do some. I can get a picture of him where he's looking like an idiot. Laser it on the coin.
That'll be easy fine, bud. Just that'll be an easy fine. Any picture of him, he looks like an idiot. So, what should we maybe blackface.
Justin Trudeau is an idiot.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how we could do a blackface on the bars.
Oh, there's a pretty famous picture of Justin Trudeau in blackface, but you wouldn't recognize it as Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, you would.
One face, two face, black face, blue face.
He's got a weird shaped head, that fucker.
Canadians hate him.
Oh yeah, man. We know. We are so ready for him to go away.
I wonder if I need with a hinge over here so that you can just take it and open it that way.
Yeah, that would be a great idea.
That would be, yeah, buddy.
So it says missing Justin Trudeau, last seen walking through the BC forest shirtless looking for a photo op.
Yeah. Probably on the gay nude beach in freaking University of BC.
Yeah.
Or in Tofino.
India has evidence that Justin Trudeau's an idiot.
Out surfing at Tofino on National Indigenous Reconciliation Day. Remember that one?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So now there's a picture going around of people writing on the beach saying Trudeau F off.
So here's one from Canadian Vets. It says, so you mean to tell me that for decades we have made the highest sacrifice to fight these terrorists, only to see Trudeau bring to Canada the same people we gave our lives fighting against?
That's right. And not only that, but he handed him millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Not that he got to keep it because it's all in escrow because the family of the American medic is suing him in court for it.
Yeah, I know, but how come?
Okay, I pulled this out because you need to do one of these. This is the presidential debate eyewitness medal. But this one is James Carter and Gerald Ford. Okay.
That's cool.
You need to make a presidential debate eyewitness medal with Trump and Biden.
And then this one says Justin Trudeau has spent $40 million fighting veterans in court, but paid a convicted terrorist $10.5 million to avoid court costs.
Yeah. That's what Mark.
How is he still in control, power, or whatever?
No, not for long.
Because he made a promise with another party that held so many seats to work on what was it dental care or something like that.
Yeah, it was for dental care for kids and seniors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got the support of another party, which gave him more seats. They said they wouldn't, put a vote of no confidence in. So that's why he's still in power.
That's right.
But next year, he's the fuck out. He is the fuck out. Because those guys that he made a deal with now are not liking him either. So... Yeah. They're all gonna both those two parties are gonna hurt for a very long time, I hope. Yeah.
How can it be daylight in Canada?
Because he's farther north than you.
Yeah.
He's north and west.
And west.
And west. Yeah.
Yeah, Mary, it's dark where I'm at, and I'm just northwest of you, not too far.
Sun's going down.
I was flashing you. How was I flashing you? I don't know. It says, I'm telling you, Hillbilly is flashing us. Was flashing us.
I don't know. She's always stirring the pot, Hillbilly. Don't worry about it.
She is. Don't worry
about it. Wait a second. I don't think you saw what you thought you saw. If I was flashing you, it would look. Hold on a second. Oh no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah, if I was going to flash you, Mary, this is what it would look like.
Are you sure it was me?
What do you think of them apples?
Mega Trump Dementia Joe. Seriously though, Joe Biden does have like Alzheimer's or dementia or something. Something's going on with that guy.
That guy's suffering for sure.
Oh, she said when you were opening the box.
When I was opening the box. Oh.
She's busting your onions when you were opening and closing the box. Like,
oh
yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm a little bit slow from time, but that's okay. I'm chubby too, so.
Dutchy said it's daytime now, becoming daylight there in Amsterdam.
That's weird, eh? It's going down here and it's going up there. That just messes with me up.
The Earth is round.
But you know the Earth is flat. Come on.
Oh, the Earth is flat. Come on, guys.
Yeah, that's right.
You know I'm screwing with you, right?
No, we saw. So here's one for you. Why did we see the moon all day yesterday?
You see the moon every day if it's in the sky.
No, during the day.
Yeah,
that's right. Recycling in the house. What's up?
The moon is up right now as the sun's going down.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, it's not uncommon. Happens all the time.
All the time.
One time, when I was out in the desert, in the Gobi Desert, I remembered my dad told me years and years ago that before the Industrial Revolution and pollution started getting put in the atmosphere, that you could actually see the planet Venus, like what we call the morning star or the evening star kind of thing, that big bright one that you see on either horizon. And you could see that during the daytime. And I remember one night looking up and seeing, I was out, it was dark, you know, and it was in the evening, and there was the moon, and there was Venus beside the moon. And the next day, as I was out there in the Gobi, the air was so clear. I looked up over here, and there's the moon coming past again, you know. And I remembered that, oh yeah, Venus was just down to the left a little bit. And I looked, and there's, honest to God, I could see Venus, the planet Venus, in broad daylight in the Gobi Desert. Oh. The air was so clear. But only because I had the reference point of the moon. Like, you would never have seen it if you were just looking, you know. But I had remembered that it was like, oh yeah, it's, you know, like two fingers away from the moon and at arm's length. And it was really cool.
That's crazy.
And YouTube is also monitoring and censoring comments now too, as well.
I've seen a lot of people complaining about comments being deleted.
Now you got a big screen.
There you go.
Got sanded a little bit. It got a little bit of smoke on it.
Yeah.
No, see, do you do you don't do the masking tape when you do the writing?
No, I just hit it with some like 240. You know, they're really fine sandpaper and just take it off. I'm lazy.
I'm learning, and they said that when I do especially with the F1, when I do the wood coasters, that I'm supposed to put a layer of masking tape over it so it doesn't get the hot spots and pull sap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, see, the Dow lasers are a little different. That they won't get those hot spots like that. The only reason you'd want to put that on there is just for the smoke. That, you know, it gives a little bit of a smokiness, you know, around it, and you just kind of lightly hit it with this, you know, real fine sandpaper, and it takes it right off.
Just to clear it right up. That looks good.
It does look cool.
So I'll be putting them together with that.
Telling you, doing these acrylic light up things is not working the way it's supposed to. I've tried tempera paint. I've tried black paper. I've tried fireproof black like cloth type stuff. That didn't work.
I've got a whole stack of acrylic that's also it's 3 millimeter also. So if you just ever decide you want boxes with like as long as it's not blue, a blue laser won't cut blue acrylic. So, but anything else, it'll cut it. And instead of having one of these on top, you can just have a clear or a translucent colored acrylic top.
That would be pretty cool.
All right, guys.
Yeah, that's right. Recycling. Trav's going. He's gone.
Yeah, I'm taking off. I gotta go get some food and go to sleep. I gotta get up early and yeah. But,
Yep. Take it easy.
All right, Trav.
I'm not far behind you, buddy. I gotta finish this beer and go.
All right.
But there you go. That's right. Recycling. There's the Trump coin. Got a pile of them over there, but I'm keeping 0001 for a little auction action later. And then here's the front of the COA. Yeah. That's right. Recycling's learning how to use the fiber laser. He's been watching videos and learning.
That's probably what I'm going to get next.
Well, you should get the F1 Ultra. Down here on the bottom of the screen, there'll be a products thing. It'll be over here. Did you see the price tag on that son of a gun? $6,000.
Well, then that's probably not going to go over very good because I don't think there's any $6,000 purses out there. My wife won't, so.
Well, see, it comes with the conveyor belts and the camera system and the rotary system and all that cool stuff.
I'll probably have to wait for that one until I get the big shop built over because I'll be able to put that in part of my shop costs.
There you go.
And I did
10,000 Aussie dollars.
I did get a response back from Jace, and well, I don't think it was from Jace. I think it was from probably his handlers saying that he'll check into it about
That'd be cool.
up for our fall fling metal detection.
The fall dig for all in Arkansas.
Yeah, and if I could get him to come up, that would be pretty awesome. I might have to be finding some other places to stack people up if he's up here.
We might have to charge admission or keep it more secluded.
Yeah. Of course, if I don't know, are they still doing the metal detecting series that they started a few years ago?
I don't watch the TV film.
I haven't even been paying attention.
You guys doing fall dig for all at the Diamond Crater in Arkansas?
Oh no. My wife and I we bought 24 acres, and it's set on land that used to have a little community here. Back around, it was gone by about 1920, but back in the late 1800s, there was a general store and a school and a whole bunch of houses and stuff here.
Oh, yeah.
Only thing left are some foundations, and it's never been metal detected.
Oh, wow.
And with my 24, and then my son's 15, my mother-in-law's 15, and then the guy that owns it has given me permission for the rest of his land, which he's got hundreds of acres there. We've got permission to be the first people to ever metal detect it. So this fall, I'm inviting anybody that wants to come down and camp and
gotcha.
We're going to have a big barbecue and just a bunch of fun.
But no, if I drive all the way that way, I'm going to the Crater of Diamonds.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. We might have like a one day at Crater of Diamonds and then another day here. Because I've never been. My wife has, but I've never been to the Crater of Diamonds.
Batesville, Arkansas.
I'm gonna have to get tips from Jim on how to identify diamonds while walking fast and fat through the
Once you
arid
learn,
Arkansas yard.
it's not hard. 18-hour drive for me.
Yep. About that for me too, I think, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, not far from it.
Maybe a little less.
Yeah, you'd be maybe more like
15.
10, 15, yeah. 12.
It depends on if I'm driving or my wife. If my wife's driving, about 6 hours is all it take.
It'd take me add on another 2 hours because I like to make pit stops and shit stops.
Me too. And you don't know how many times I've been driving down on a trip and look over and what was that? And get off there and spend 2 hours trying to find something.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my sister lives on Lake Lanier, just north of Atlanta. And one of their neighbors' sons, when he was going to college, would take off there in Georgia on the weekends and go up and was panning. And he paid for his college expenses and stuff, his spending money by panning for gold in Georgia. I mean, that's just something I don't ever think of as gold panning in Georgia.
There's quite a few places.
But he said he'd make about $40 or $50 every weekend. That would get him for the next week his spending money. I'd like to find out where he was doing it and just go play sometime when I'm down there visiting her. So have you watched any of the videos where they're panning the sand from Home Depot?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I believe that there may be 2 or 3 specks of gold in 10 bags of that sand, but I don't think that's a fiscally viable way to make money off of gold.
Nope.
Okay, I was trying to figure out what Pop Stops was, and then I saw the poop down below.
Pit stops and shit stops. That's what Trav's looking at right now.
Oh, that's a pretty picture.
Mary has a specimen of gold with crystals on it.
Oh, that's the what's that stuff? What's it called? The lattice gold? No, what is that called?
Crystalline gold, or your
matrix gold. No.
Yeah, the gold's in the matrix. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
load gold, I think, is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
27-hour drive. See, we all should have been born independently wealthy so we could have our jets and just fly everywhere.
That's right.
Nope, I'm still driving.
You still
too
driving?
Fat to fly. Too fat to fly.
Oh.
Well, my mama says the Bible's against flying. She says the Bible says, "Lo, I will be with you always." So she don't go up in airplanes.
Pastor Hercules again.
I'm telling you that gold. Annabelle, my granddaughter, she opened the bag up and look. I said, "Look at the sparkles in there." And she said, "What is that?" I said, "That's the gold in it." And you could see her mouth start watering.
What's up, Hercules?
She's 8, but she's one of the best little panners I've ever. I mean, she's better than my dad.
All right, YouTube.
I gotta
Jim said the same thing. Good night, Jim.
I'm happy to go that way myself. Or I guess I could just do it here, and Mary could laugh at me asleep again.
Chris and Bella say hi, Zeus and Hercules. Oh, his tail's wagging now. But all right, I'm going to play the other intro for the outro. I got to switch pages here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be doing a $5 donation duck race for winner's choice, either a 1 gram Gold Bell Candy Bar or a custom pool cue pen. It's made with teak and ebony. Yeah, Makasaka. Yeah, Mahatma Gandhi ebony and tiki. Yes, and then we're also going to have an auction for some 3 Ammonite specimens from 403 Prospector, as well as an auction for 3 different gold specimen type deals from 406, 2 pay dirts and 1 hard rock. But here's the intro for the outro. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.
Sitting